Where is this camp?
It ain't too far from here.
Can I see it from here?
No.
What about here?
No.
Damn it.
Good try.
I can see the tunnel. What if we just made a camp in the tunnel? Oh, well, the train's running now, so that wouldn't work.
Yeah, no, that's a bad idea. The last time I went through that tunnel, I gunned down a bunch of deputies on the other side.
Yeah, the last time I went into that fucking tunnel, we killed Cortez. And I don't want to be fucking haunted by her in there.
You're gonna go running through there and you're gonna hear her start calling your name.
Now you're gonna hear pendejo, pendejo, pendejo.
Oh, God. I'd rather go
How we
to
doing?
Sisika for life and that shit.
You'd rather go to Sisika for life than get haunted?
Haunted by Cortez, though.
Imagine being haunted in Sisika.
Oh, Sisika's definitely haunted. I've heard some shit in those fucking cell blocks. That place is 100% haunted.
Yeah, but specifically here in Cortez.
True.
Does anyone know where they buried her?
No idea.
No idea. Didn't go to the funeral. I got invited, but I said no thanks.
Imagine just showing up. That would be fucking popular thing to do.
She just have shaved all of her hair and went this to like where the crowd's been like, yes, we know her.
Put on a
And
white
there they
hat.
are.
How do you know her? Oh, we're the Remnants.
Oh yeah, we've had a bunch of run-ins.
Oh
with
yeah,
her.
you're close.
We knew
I
her
helped
very
kill
well.
her. I was there in her final moments.
Yeah, that'll go down well. The fuck you sitting over there, Louie?
Shade. And there's good light for the newspaper.
I don't think he likes us very much.
I don't think so
We
either.
ain't that dumb though.
Well, it just
Makes
smells
sense.
weird over there for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
This place is fucking confusing.
Oh yeah, it's starting to smell weird again.
I know you just came out of jail, but you could have taken a fucking bath before you left.
I did. Don't you
Yeah,
put
I'm
that
a
evil
fucking
on me.
outlaw, and even I fucking bath.
I bathed too, motherfucker.
Yeah, when's the
You
last time you did
bathed
it,
too?
I bathed last night.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I bathed it all the time, man.
Someone's here.
That looks like
Oh, Boone.
fucking Jackson.
Haven't seen him wear a
Flat,
flat
no,
cap
it's
in a
flat
minute.
cap
Boom,
Jackson.
fucking Jackson.
Getting ready for him
What?
to tell me to turn myself in.
Yeah.
Did he tell you that before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Probably punch me for being an idiot for not having done it already.
He punched you for not having a donut?
I don't know what you said
No,
either.
no.
I could have swore that's what you said.
No.
You don't have
You
my
got punched
donut?
for not having a donut?
Damn you!
Fuck you, you don't have no donut.
I ate them all, I'm sorry. I was hungry.
Prick.
Hey, listen, I bought rid of it with my own money, okay?
You bought them with the government money that you stole, you criminal scum.
I'm just gonna get down to
Yes!
What are you doing?
been better?
Howdy, howdy.
But
Why is he wearing a flat cap?
Why not?
he's a reformed criminal. This
I'm
is
a
what he
big
looks
city
like
man
now.
now.
You live in Saint Denis?
Very fancy.
At the moment,
Oh, that's comfy.
no,
Oh.
it's not.
Why are you living in
Do
Saint
you
Denis?
not have a
then?
candle? Probably
I had to live
smells
there
bad,
for my
huh?
parole.
Oh.
How's it going? You still on parole?
No, just got off it. About a day back.
Hell yeah.
Welcome
Nice
to
of him.
freedom.
Yeah,
Maxime.
Maxime knows all about freedom.
Oh yeah, big fan of it. Having trouble letting go of it.
I've heard.
Yeah?
Wait, where'd Loki go?
Take a piss.
Oh, okay.
Sam forwarded me a letter that you apparently sent to her.
Oh, did she?
She did.
Alright. Well, guess no need for me to repeat it here then.
What did the letter say?
Just that I have no intention of turning myself in.
Fair enough.
Turn myself in there, there's a good chance I'm going to spend the rest of my life in there anyway. And frankly, I'd rather stay out here for as long as I can.
Everything's going to shit anyways. I can't really blame you at this point.
Yeah, that's a mild way of putting it.
I had a plan and that plan has sailed.
You don't intend on doing what we spoke about?
Depends which part.
Thieves Landing. Just keeping our hands clean, all of that.
To be truthful, I don't know. I mean, an integral part of that plan was getting everybody out of the mess that they're in, and that doesn't really seem possible anymore. Law aren't willing to give anybody any deals. Maxime's not willing to take one, so... Jess and Kay have already turned themselves in to await God knows what.
I think we're best taking things day by day. Sure, the plan might not have everything lining up for it right now, but doesn't mean we have to give up on it completely. Doesn't mean we all have to fucking dissolve everything we've done. I mean, we still have everything we've built up. It ain't gone nowhere. Still money to be made.
Is there?
There's always money to be fucking made here, bro.
I don't know, believe me, I've been trying and this bitch is drier than a gulch.
Welcome back. So will the snow. It comes and goes. Like Black Thorn was talking about earlier, the Van Cleefs are apparently back in town and they're likely going to pass through. This place is a crossroads for many of things, including money, including people. And where money is, people are. Where people are, money is. It's bound to come back. Quite frankly, I can't take everything sitting down. I need to make some money, whether it's gunsmithing or a scheme of some sort. I need the cash now.
Considering the rumors I've heard about the Van Cleefs the past few days, don't know how willing any of us would be to associate ourselves with them right now.
They've always been their own thing. I mean, I personally don't have any intentions in associating with them, but I intend to use people like Dallas Cobb and other freelancers to do our work that needs to be done. People like Blackthorn and Loke here, they're itching to get something done, and if it needs to be done, it needs to be done. I'm going to be coming in and out of the state a lot. We didn't get to speak about this at the funeral, Boone, but it goes pretty well with your plan. If you need something done, I can get it done pretty easily and get across state borders without them even realizing who the fuck did it. Keeps your name clean.
Apparently no one has any recollection of what we discussed at the funeral. That's what I've been told time and time again. Apparently Jess didn't know, Maxime didn't know, no one knew.
You won't.
About the plan that we discussed. You know, laying low until the courts are back open. Me trying to reach out to the lawyers to get the deals.
It's, I mean, it keeps zooming in on Louie's ass, so yeah, I'm changing the camera angle when I do that. I mean, I remember talking about the plan. I remember you mentioning you'll try and get them a deal, but there was nothing concrete there. What's done is done. I just don't want first-time viewers, you know, clicking in and just seeing Louie's chap ass, you know? But look, we came out here because Jess had this a location near here in mind for moving the camp, and me and Loke went out there and looked at it with her, and it's a pretty good fucking spot, and you know the spot pretty well. I planned on showing the boys here where it is so they know. And I think that's a vital fucking step for your plan and any plan in general. The more hidden we are and out of fucking the sight of the law, the better. Don't give up on all this, because I ain't gonna give up on you.
I'm not giving up, I just don't know where to go.
First of all, we need to set up a new camp, move on. Lay low, as you said. There's still stuff we can do with thieves, but we can't be living around there.
Yeah. We need to move her home out of thieves. And then, and only then, can you run businesses out of there without having to worry about who's coming through. You know, we stopped by Ray's camp today and we left them a note because we haven't heard from Ray since they got out. We're assuming they want time to themselves to, you know, figure out what's going to happen and what they want to do, but we need to be united again with how scattered everything is right now, and with our people inside. The ones on the outside here, we need to be fucking together and in the same mindset. Nothing will ever be how it once was. That much is very clear.
What I even mentioned that to fucking Jazz, like, why are you going in now? But it seems like they just want to be fucking done with everything. Done deal and serve their time and get out. Start new.
Yeah.
Even though I don't agree about it and told them, like, hey, wait until the courts are open again.
The only problem is we don't even know if they're going to be able to serve their time. They could get life. They could get sentenced to fucking death for all we know. They killed the sheriff.
They could, but
we could have been screwed over with the deal too. Remember the other deal we were trying to do with Bennett, wasn't it?
I think
it was, yeah. We got screwed over there.
Yeah, with Rube and all of that. I think no matter what, they're going to try and screw us over, deal or not. If they give us a deal, it isn't going to live up to what we expect the deal to be. It's going to be some fucking fine print that says otherwise. At the end of the day, Jess and Kay,
nothing.
I mean, sure, but they have them turning themselves in peacefully to hold to them in court. And, you know, maybe you can go somewhere.
They went in voluntarily. peacefully, didn't do anything at all. At least that should be something to use in court.
Yeah.
They pled not guilty, though.
Did.
I already do not understand why.
To treason?
Raylan already got... Well, the treason one, but they pled guilty to all, no?
I don't know.
No, Ray didn't plead guilty to treason or murder. They got found guilty in court.
No, Ray, no, Kiara and Jess.
They pled not guilty to treason or murder and pled guilty to the other stuff.
Okay.
I think. I haven't been to the courthouse, but from my understanding from her conversations, that's the case.
She sent
How are they
something
doing
in
in
the letter.
They're doing as best as they can. It broke my fucking heart having to leave them, but we have to get some cannabis smokes for them.
I have a cigarette case filled with some, but need more.
Need more. Petra's been a fucking hard ass, specifically on me. I don't think she's been a hard ass on Jess or Kay, but she acted very strangely with me in there. I don't know if it was an ego thing.
She was a bitch when I was in there too. She's got some kind of weird power trip after she broke up with Jess.
Yeah.
Like she needs to prove something.
I'm gonna prove to her that she's gonna be afraid of going off that island if she continues down. She's never gonna leave.
Keep our people in mind.
I know, but if she's gonna continue and rub it in our faces.
As it stands, Jess and Kay are pretty okay in there. Petra isn't giving them a hard time. She's giving people around them a hard time to try and rile them up. That's what we think, me, Jess and Kay. She started making comments about me being a shit father to Jess and everything in between, trying to stir something up. It didn't really go anywhere because I wouldn't let it go anywhere, but I don't know. She's the only really DOP around in there. We didn't see any others in there.
Yeah, and she never fucking leaves the island, so good luck doing anything to her on the mainland. The only time she leaves is for a security detail.
Yeah. I think unless she really does something physical to one of us that gets locked up, like if Maxime got locked up today and she done something to him, then that's different, but let her play her little fucking games. It's a weird ego trip that doesn't mean jack shit. She claimed, when I was in there, she claimed she loved Jess and that the love she had for her was real and everything in between, but yet she abandoned it for that fucking job on that island, so that tells me everything.
She's trying
I
to
need to know.
grasp at straws because she's lost everything.
Yeah.
And everything left. She's just a fucking husk.
But as for Jess and Kay, you know, they're strong. They're real fucking strong. They'll be okay. I'm gonna try and visit as much as I can. Check in on them. And I think I mentioned it before, but you know, if you're around and you're not doing anything, it doesn't hurt to send them a letter and ask them if they need anything. Letters mean a fucking whole lot when you're in there. We all know that.
Yeah, I need to visit him. I've been caught up with myself fucking brooding in Saint Denis. I haven't had the chance yet.
Oh, you'd have to wait for a fucking prison guard. That's gonna be your biggest task.
Yeah.
Anyway, the first step we need to fucking do now is to move that damn camp. Only
Agreed.
then we can move on.
Why don't we go have a look at the camp? The new place.
I think that's the first biggest stuff we need to do. Move, get away from the old things. Get hidden, more hidden. Ah, fuck, that hurts.
Good to see you, Louie.
Yeah, nice to see you.
It's fucking horrible.
What's horrible?
The heat.
The sun.
That ain't too bad.
You think it's hot
Definitely
down
starting
here?
to get
You
used
need to
to the
go.
snow.
Think it's hot down here? You need to go spend the summer in West Texas.
I
Fucking
do
hell,
not wish to do so.
it's 10 times better than the fucking east, where it's like, here it's dry, warm, compared to like the wet, warm, horrible moisture and bullshit.
True. I'd prefer to be out in the desert than in Saint Denis when it's hot, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
It's the fucking humidity.
A nice little wet blanket to keep you in.
Waking up in a pool of water. Lovely. It's my favourite.
Where are y'all sleeping?
In a river.
In a fucking pond or something.
Oh god.
You know that fountain down in Saint Denis? Yeah, that one.
Maxime bends his body in half and just he hugs the middle piece of the fountain and just sleeps in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
Surprisingly comfortable. You should try it sometime.
That's how he's never been caught.
Every day, you don't know, a night away from your life, you know? I'll be there, waiting.
What?
What? What did
What?
you say?
What? I didn't say what?
I have no idea what you just said.
What did you fucking say?
I'm telling Kate.
I'm just fooling around.
Like you want to fool around. I'm telling Kate. Oh, it's nice back riding with people. It's been so quiet lately.
Little man,
Yeah, well, last time
Yeah, and you're a dumbass too.
last time I suspected you of, you know, flirting with somebody, you got very upset with me. So that doesn't count. You can't use that excuse.
well, naturally I got upset because I wasn't fucking flirting with her.
Sure.
Poor woman's life.
I am not interested in any woman, so don't worry about that.
What you should do is
Interested in marrying too. I'm not interested in anyone.
get a pen pal. Get a pen pal woman that's a lifer in another prison, and you know. Oh, you know.
I think I just stay single.
Maxime
So the moral
just
of the
leaves-
story, don't
Maxime
take
just
relationships
leaves a
with
trail of destroyed women in his wake.
Some
Been
moral
with
of the
two
story, don't
women.
take your
Haven't you been
relationship.
there for like 3? Boom.
Yeah, it's rich coming from you, brother.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Quite the record yourself, brother. He has a point. Look at this fucking place.
Oh. Can't complain about the fucking view.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
And if you get pretty annoyed with
I
you,
thought
we
you
just
hated
throw
the
you over the
West.
edge.
I hate the heat. Doesn't mean I can't admire the view.
I'm scared to go down.
Don't go down. Oh wait, that little slip. I went down there. You know, you're fine down there.
Oh.
I have always loved
This
this
is
view.
what I imagine Africa look like.
Africa.
What?
Yeah, like big desert, you know?
Well, there are parts of Africa that are supposed to look kind of like this, actually. More, a little less red, though.
I guess. I think this is the most beautiful view in state right here.
Colder. Okay, alright.
And
Don't
somebody
fall.
did just fall over the
I have no problem with heights, but that is fucking sketch. Damn.
You know, there ain't nothing better than getting a nice big thunderstorm, watching all the lightning from this cliff.
Oh.
Risk of getting struck. Really get your juices flowing, you know?
Well, we're kind of living on the edge, so it would be.
I've been living on the edge long enough.
Living on the edge, literally, yeah. Edge of the cliff. I mean, if we move here, we'll all be living on the edge for as long as we live, I guess.
Yeah, no fancy retreat planned if a shootout does ever happen in our camp.
Yeah, well, let's hope it doesn't.
That would kind of defeat the point of this camp.
And what?
Yeah. So what is your plan, Maxime?
What my plan
Just
is.
gonna run as long as you can?
Pretty much.
And what if the
Little
law come
Nathan.
knocking?
I don't know, Boone. As I told Nathan earlier, they just been riding around waiting for things to catch up.
So are you giving up, or what is it?
I don't know. I haven't made the decision yet.
Not the fucking shootouts we've had out there. In the desert.
You know, speaking of fucking shootouts, I had a bit of a poetic moment on the way here.
Is that right?
No?
I went and grabbed my iron from the bank in St. Denis. It's the same one I used in the Blackwater shootout. It had 1 bullet left in the chamber. That's all I had left. And I shot the bullet up in the air. I started to ride west. What's the first thing I see scurrying across the road?
A deputy?
Silver Fox.
What?
Wait, what?
No ammo in my guns. Kid you not. Silver Fox scurries across the fucking road right after I empty my barrel.
That's how he gets you. Fucking Christ.
Look at that light shining through the clouds. Beautiful.
Sure fucking is. Let's hope it shines on us. When I fucking need it.
You know, Maxime, those big dark clouds are kind of like you right now. You just gotta let the light come inside you.
What?
Oh,
Shine
fuck.
through you.
What is going on? Did
Jesus
someone find
Christ.
God? Jeez.
You gotta let the light fill you up, nice and warm.
Listen, alright, nothing and no one is filling me up with anything, okay? I am the one who feels.
Yeah, where you're gonna get shafted and filled up with lead by the law if you keep fucking around.
Well, so be it.
Yeah, well, contrary to popular belief, I don't think any of us want another fucking funeral. Especially not for you, brother.
Believe that or not, but I don't want a funeral for myself either.
If you don't want to do any of this for yourself, do it for us. I'll be a little selfish. I need you. I'm not gonna let you fucking die or throw your life away. You still got something to live for, even if it's not a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stand to live for a beautiful man.
Yeah, just look at me.
Oh, right.
Alright.
The motives have revealed itself.
Oh, we've always had a bit of a... I don't know, what could you call it? Brotherly romance? Bromance, maybe?
We all have.
Brotherly romance.
Yeah.
For some
Shared a
reason,
couple
that just
kisses, you
sounds
know.
so much worse.
Sounds horrible.
Sounds so much worse than bromance.
You know, I kid you not, I thought Blackthorn was Loki. These two are fucking identical.
Doesn't help, but yeah, she's completely right. I had to look for like 30
Same
seconds
hat,
if the
same
other two
beard,
Loki
same eye
was
patch,
earlier.
same hair. Same all-black aesthetic.
Blackthorn has a bunch of purple on him, actually, to be fair.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's not all black. There's some dark purple there.
Come on.
Yeah, it's on that one singular thread at the very bottom left side of my vest.
I mean, I see it. Yeah, I see
Yeah, I
it. But
see it.
that's like 98% black. So you're not really saying much, you know? You could add some gray or some brown in there, you know? Something. White, maybe.
I don't know, if we move out here, I might have to change up my my wardrobe there.
Yeah, you're gonna be the one getting filled up with fucking sun. All that black's absorbing it. Those light rays are gonna fucking gravitate towards you like you're a fucking magnet.
I have a bunch of spare Union suits if any of you boys want them.
I don't need anything you want, Nathan. I'm
And,
good, thank you.
Unlike Bennett, I actually wash my Union suits.
It doesn't
Nobody
smell
wants
like
your
it.
grody, sweaty ass
Obviously not
union
that
suits,
one.
Nathan. That's like saying you want to wear my underwear.
Oh, it's not.
Thing is-
That's so much worse.
Thing is, I don't really want to wear a tent either, so it's like, yeah.
What about you, Louie? What the fuck are you doing back here? Thought you were gone for good.
Gone for good.
Yeah.
Nathan, what are you telling everyone?
I never said he was gone for
We're
good.
gone for good.
No, the fuck I
Well,
didn't.
Made it seem like he was going to Colorado and not
I
coming
think
back.
It was like Loki or Tommy said the same thing. I was like, no.
Well,
Yeah,
the
no.
original plan was for Damien to kill you out there, but he didn't, so here you are.
Where is Tommy? I saw his.
I
He-
wouldn't give him a chance anyways.
He went for a quick nap. That's
Oh,
exactly
he
what I
didn't come
said.
back.
No,
Why did you say it like that?
because that's how Tommy said it.
That is how he says it. That's pretty
No.
good. That's accurate.
Yeah, I sent him a letter telling him we were going to the rodeo. Now we're not there, so
Yeah, he'll figure it
Yeah.
out. He's a smart cookie. He just has a way of showing up.
He said he was married to alcohol today.
yeah, he sounded very sad about that when we were talking about that subject.
I don't know. Doesn't seem that bad. Alcohol just doesn't suddenly leave you out of nowhere.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, what?
Okay. I'm joking.
You're the fucking
Yeah, are you saying-
could have fucking left for a long time.
Are you saying Tal up and left you? Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't even know.
You're the
Yeris
one that
got
took
the
the
same
decision
time
to
and told her to
stay.
leave.
You can't tell somebody to leave and then... I'm not saying you're upset, but you can't tell somebody to leave and then be surprised when they leave, you know?
Sure I can. But no, I was joking.
Well, fellas, I think it's starting to get dark. I'm gonna go ahead and lay my head down.
There, Malachi. Nice to see you again.
Y'all, try not to fall over the edge. God forbid we gotta scrape you up off the bottom.
Oh, if you hear back from the Van Cleefs, let me or Boone know what they say. What they want you to do.
Oh,
I'll fill Boone in on everything.
yeah, I'll let you know. It was, I remember the name. It was that Barnett feller or whatever the fuck it was.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
It was, I don't know, he was the one with the foreign fucking accent. Like I said, his name, for whatever reason, his name's fucking slipping me because he was like around half the time anyway, but
Sure.
if I hear anything back, I'll be sure to let you know. I don't
Sounds
know
good.
they've, from what I've been hearing, they've got their fucking hands full right now anyhow.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll figure it out when you show up wearing all that purple anyway.
Yeah, well, I thought they would have figured it out when we ran across them that one fucking time, but
I guess not.
fucking, no one ever accused them of being bright, so
True. You get good rest, brother.
y'all take it easy.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
You too. Rest well.
Van Cleese reached out to him asking him about if he wanted to take part in a job they had planned or something. I told him just to meet with them and figure out what they're planning on doing anyway. But right now he ain't making no money, so we need to get some schemes going, get our people some money back in their pockets.
Are you not wearing fucking heels?
No,
Why do I feel extra short today?
because you're on a decline.
He does look a little tiny, doesn't he?
There you go. You're big tall now. Good job.
I still feel short.
Well, that's because you're
Everyone
still
else
standing on
is always gonna be
decline.
taller than me.
I already am like a very tiny bit taller than you.
Feels like you're a lot bit taller than me.
But try.
I guess.
There you go.
Not that much.
Yeah,
It's the flat cap. That's what it is.
it must be.
Usually I got a taller hat. Ain't Octavia Tucker a deputy?
She is. Why?
She wants to apprentice under me for jeweling.
Well,
Yeah, she sent me a letter like 3 days ago, and I didn't respond, or like on the 3rd, and I haven't responded yet.
I wonder how much paperwork she has to fill out on you. All I remember her as was the one that... Remember way back when Conrad and Cragen got arrested in Valentine? Conrad was like flirting with her when he was in the jail cell. That's all I remember.
Apparently Petra pointed her my way. By the grace of God, I'm so glad to have her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lucky you. I don't know what she's playing on. As long as she doesn't put a hand on Jess and Kay, I couldn't give two fucks about her. So what we think about this place then? Granted, we're gonna need a couple of axes and we're gonna have to chop down a shitload of trees, but... I reckon we can turn this into some place worth fucking staying.
I'm sure Maxine would love to smash something.
Jesus Christ, Boone.
What?
What do you think of me?
I think you got a lot of pent-up feelings and aggression.
You're right about the aggression.
You know?
That's why he ain't
And there's
turning
no
himself
better
in.
way than to swing an axe around and cut down some fucking trees. Feel all big and manly.
There's no better way than to shoot a deputy.
Please don't.
Now. Let's not be rash.
Is it really rash if they deserve it?
Yes.
Listen, all we've been
They
doing
may
for the
deserve it,
last
but
2
you don't
years...
deserve to be fucking dead.
Exactly. All we've been doing for the last 2 years is shooting people that deserve it. Unfortunately, not everybody agrees with us. You know, some people very much
Shocker.
disagree that they deserved it. And it's gonna catch up with us if we keep going down that path. I'm tired of shooting them, to be honest. I'm tired of fucking listening to them. I'm tired of the Terry Rogers and the Jacob Allens of this fucking world. I just want to be left the fuck alone. We've proved their points.
We both.
From my understanding, what happened in Blackwater, as bad as it was for us, they don't consider it a fucking victory. Because what happened to us, it happened to them too. We gave them fucking hell, just as much as they gave to us. They came to Thieves Landing, they got ran out of it. Every single time they've crossed us, they've got crossed back. People remember that.
I'm sick and tired of fighting a losing uphill battle.
Yep.
I think the biggest thorn in their side right now is for us to survive. Be a stain. The one that they can never fully wipe out.
The way I see it too, in the future, when they are writing about all the great things they did to calm the West and bring everyone to justice, I'd want to be in a fucking grave to tell them they're wrong. I think, we all know that history is written by the people that come out on top, and if we're all fucking dead, well, we can't say our piece about it. We can't talk about the corruption that fucking office was filled with. We can't talk about the people they hurt, the laws they broke. Can't talk about anything that they don't want to talk about. I think, in the name of everyone that's fucking died for the Remnants, I think it's about time that we start living for the Remnants. I think it's getting old. I think it's getting old having to bury our fucking loved ones. We've lost too fucking many people to keep going like this. It has to come to a change. You know, a crossroad comes up eventually. To be honest, I think our new camp having our back to a cliff is kind of, what'd you say earlier, Boone? Poetic. We're not gonna get any more fucking chances if we fuck this up. So we do it right. Now I know that's easy for me to say when I'm gonna be coming to and from, but we all need to find our peace, wherever the fuck that is. And just so happens my peace happens to be out there in Colorado. Surrounded by fucking trees and rabbits. That's where I want to grow old, that's where I want to be able to sit out there and not have to worry about jack shit. We've hurt a lot of fucking people, boys. If we don't change how we operate and how we move, it's bound to catch up with us. Whether you believe in karma or not. It ain't karma when, you know, someone's loved one is dead and they want blood, just like we want blood when our loved ones die. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you to turn yourself in, Maxime, or whatever, because everything we've ever fought for is always connected back to freedom. And living free, living as an outlaw. That's what you are right now. So you do for whatever you think you need to do. What you think is right for you. Just remember that this doesn't have to be the end of everything. There's always a way, no matter fucking what. As I said at Bennett's funeral, if you, Jess, or Kay get put on that gallows, and I meant it, I'm not gonna let sit there and watch that happen to you. Does that mean I can never come back here? More than likely, yeah. But I'm not gonna watch any of our fucking people die in a gallows. It's not gonna happen. No, it's funny, I was on that transport with Petra from Valentine. She was speaking a whole lot about Bennett. about how he was on borrowed time and he was gonna die anyway, and how we should just let it go by us that he got shot in the back and killed by Cortez because he was gonna die anyway. That's the mindset these fucking people have. And yet they can sit in the courthouse and get their eye for an eye, but then judge us when we get our eye for an eye. How the fuck does that make sense? They're fucking hypocrites. They attack us and say we're wrong for avenging one of ours, but then the moment the deputy dies and the murderer is in court, they get executed. Why? Because they want their eye for an eye. It's as old as fucking humanity itself. They just have a backwards way of fucking thinking, and they think we have the backwards way of thinking. I think that's something we will never see eye to eye on. They believe because it's in a book it's correct. We don't. That's the only difference. Well, we got our talk.
Revenge is all justice, right?
It is. We were talking about our regrets when we were in there. I decided to ask Petra what hers was. And she said, not keeping a closer eye on Fletcher Beckett when he came over here to the island. I said, why is that? Because somebody stabbed his sister in the back, and he killed the person that did it. That was a marshal. He was a marshal for months and months to come after that. But yet we're wrong. People like the Fire Line existed. Why? Because they realized that not all justice can be served out in a fucking book. Do I agree with the Fire Line? Fuck no. But at the end of the day, they realized that there's only some things you can do within the confines of their fucking law books, and the rest has to be done with a fucking pistol. I'm just tired of all the hypocrites. They're scattered through the fucking government. And that's never gonna change. Ever. And that's what makes this such a fucking uphill losing fight. Because we can never prove our point. They'll never understand it. Because they're high and mighty and we're low and worthless. It's as simple as that. Let me know if the music or any of the audios are too loud or too quiet or anything. You bastards better come out to Colorado when we have it all fucking finished up. Come visit. Louie's been hard at work making Damien do everything.
Yeah, no, I've been having to show him the ropes on a lot of things.
Oh, thankfully he's a quick learner.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's been a good help. I'm excited to get things going there slowly but surely.
Yeah. I won't be leaving the state until I know what's the outcome for Jess and Kiara. And I'd like to be here to know your outcome, Maxine, but I'm not gonna force you to make that decision on my behalf. But I'm also not gonna stay here because you want to be on the run. I hope you understand.
Yeah, right. I understand that. I don't want you to stay because of me. You get on with your life, that's more important.
Oh. I offered it to you and Tal at one point, and I'll offer it to you again. There's place there for all of you, not just Maxine, but How many acres you said it was, Lou? Enough.
I figure it's about 100. I don't know how to measure it properly.
No, I reckon that's like
Lots of space.
bigger than armadillo, at least.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. There's room there. Build a little cabin.
Or a big one.
Or a medium
Probably
one.
a little one first, though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, or maybe we could all have medium ones for ourselves.
No, I'm having a big one.
Great big one and a great big barn.
Listen, I haven't been saving all this money to have a small cabin in the woods.
Well, it's kind of humble.
Well, I can start off humble, but the finished product then could be humble. It's gonna be adequate.
Yeah, I get you.
I learned that word in a book, and a good word, adequate.
Mm-hmm. Not the first time you used that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you used it right, so there you go.
Yeah. God, the fucking moon is shining on that train track over there. It's asking for me to rob him.
You want to rob the moon?
Yeah. Right there on the bend of the tracks. Can you not see how the moon is just shining on that particular part?
I am not...
No,
Yeah,
I
no.
don't.
Oh.
The plot
Oh,
thickens.
shit. Is that Mexico out there?
The lights behind Armadillo, that's Fort Mercer. The mountains behind Fort Mercer, that's Mexico, right, Boone?
Yeah.
That's where you got his tacos.
How long's it been there since you've gone on a taco journey?
Quite a while.
Sounds
Not
pretty
exactly
good right
welcome
now.
over there anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they got patrols
Forgot
on the
about that.
border watching for me.
Stole all the tacos.
Sometimes I look over and wave at them. They flip me off.
Well, they gave you a nickname, I mean, that must mean something.
Wait, what was your nickname?
What was it? Was it Puta?
I think he's trying to remember it.
Or was it
I
Gringo?
think so. It was, yeah, Gringo. That's what it was.
Oh.
I figured it meant like fearless warrior or some shit, you know.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, for sure. Town is pretty when it's dark and you can't see a lot of it.
Town is pretty when you can't see it. Fucking Christ. Speaking of town, I want to go to a town and check my writings.
What?
Check your writings.
He wants to check his fucking
My
letters.
letters.
Jesus
Let's
Christ.
go into the archives.
The archives. I was writing a lot when I was in jail. I started a diary.
Oh, yeah?
What? What
Yeah.
did you write in it?
My opinions and thoughts. I figured it was a good way to just get things out on paper.
wife. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
No.
It's all
Yeah,
my
you're
fault.
romantic.
I'm gonna go to Colorado with my wife. And we're gonna have so much fun together.
Fucking hell. This is the reason I'm going to Colorado.
Well, I'm gonna be there, so it ain't stopping.
Oh, it will stop when I stop.
Day one, my family made fun of me, made funny voices. I want to leave.
Alright, you can stop now.
Oh, why? You gonna cry?
No. I just thought it, I don't know. I'd like if you stopped. Please stop.
stopped.
What did I write about? I wrote about the prison sentences and our outlaws and the trials to come. I wrote about Loki at one point. Really romantically.
Yeah, you're writing about all your sexual fantasies.
Yeah. Well, I put them up the front in case the DOP picked up my book and read it. Then they'll put it away.
Showed
Loud
it
for
to
entire priest.
Oh dear, we're good. We just went and looked at the new
Can't stop
count
staring
and
at Loki's
stuff.
big, burly, manly hands.
Not to mention
I want to
his
feel them
lovely
all over my body.
Why is that the first thing that comes to your mind, Boone? Is that something you've
That's
thought
what I
about?
imagine that you're thinking about.
All
Must be
right.
something about his stump, or like, oh, I want his stump inside of me.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Leave me alone.
Hey, listen, what is your thing, man? What is
That ain't my thing. I never said that was my thing. You just made up that thing. It makes me believe it's your thing. Is it your thing, Maxine?
I really know.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay to, you know, feel new things now, Maxine. You know, it's okay.
I haven't been feeling a lot of things.
Man, I didn't feel this lonely, and I was up in the mountains for 2 months.
Well,
So
at least
what's
up
her name,
there.
Maxine? What's her name?
Whose name?
Your right hand.
All right.
Can I shoot? I'm shooting Boone.
Oh, it's your left hand.
Are we going to McFarland's or are we going to...
It's
both hands, come on.
filled with bounty hunters, Martha. Or it usually is.
I see a grand total of 7 people. Is that alien?
What the fuck? Is that right?
That looks like Ray.
Looks purple.
That's a great bounty hunter I've had, Nathan.
Oh, shut the fuck up. This branch is literally ran by bounty hunters. What do you want from me? Listen, you're the one with the bounty.
Right
I
next to it.
was protecting you. Ray?
Hey.
Hey, Raylan.
How you doing?
Hey.
Welcome home. Let me hitch up. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
I just responded to your letter, Nathan.
Oh, you're good. Just wanted to check in on you, make sure you're all good.
Yeah, I'm better now than I was.
Good. How's your back? Is it healing?
Healing, yeah. In terms of moving or lifting much of heavy anything, not gonna happen.
Hmm.
How long's it been since you've
Okay.
been down here?
Yeah. Well, it was colds?
Yeah,
Yeah,
holes
good.
from the furnace.
All right.
Jesus.
God. Ja, dat is jammer inderdaad.
Alright. Did you get given a hard time by Petra while you were in there?
No.
Okay. Interesting. She gave me a strange time. I wouldn't say a difficult time, but she went out of her way to try and belittle me and talk down to me, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's Petra.
Yeah, unfortunately so. Let me just check my telegrams quickly. Yes, Sam.
Hi, Sam. Hmm?
Are you doing good?
Yeah, I'm alright.
That's good.
What happened to your back?
First night I was in, Petra had me work in the furnace room. It wasn't Petra's fault or anything, it was more so mine, if anything. But I was shoveling coal into the furnace, took my shirt off because it's fucking hot in there. And I put in a shovelful of coal, and it kind of sparked up and kind of put sparks like towards my face. So I turned away for the next one, trying to prevent it from happening again. And as I pulled the shovel out, I wasn't looking at it, and scooped some of the hot ones out as I pulled the shovel out, and it landed on my back.
Ooh, golly. You can still feel it burn.
It feels like I'm constantly on fire. Yes.
Jesus.
Fuck.
Good
Yeah,
lord.
so I don't
I'm
do
glad you're
too
feeling
much
good enough to
movement of
walk
anything.
around.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take a very long time to heal. So whenever, like, I try and do my prosthetics work, whatever, I have to be very careful how I twist or move or anything like that.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I would not recommend it.
Yeah, no, I don't plan on doing that.
So how's everybody doing? I'm sorry that I haven't replied to any letters or telegrams.
You're okay.
I just, after the one piece of evidence that the prosecution had, it was from my own hand, and it fucked me over. And subsequently, it'll fuck over everybody else.
It happens. We shouldn't stay here too long.
Yeah, no. Maxime, you're the only one that's wanted?
I believe so.
Nobody wants me.
We want you.
Speak for yourself.
What the fuck? Should we show Ray the location? We might as well.
Yeah, sure.
We're right by it.
No, we're here.
Guys have a good one.
You be safe, son. Let us know if you need
Do you
anything.
happen to
Take care, Samantha.
know where to get like a medium tent?
Medium tent. I tried the pop-up shop or
You want to talk to
Motto.
Ray about that?
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Medium tent?
I don't have them on this horse. I have them on another horse. Gotcha. I mean, if we're all gonna go over there, I can
Cameron.
have them bring my horse that has that here, and then on the way out, I can give it to you. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay. Yep. You as well.
I'll reach out to you soon about that thing you ordered, Sam.
Okay, thank you.
Let me go
Safe.
tell the stable master to bring my horse around so I can just go from there to Armadillo and give it to Sam.
Sounds good. Brother, I remember a couple months back when I was wearing a shirt and I had it in some real colourful colours, you know, baby pink, light blue, stuff like that. You said I looked like the Easter Bunny. Does the same go for you?
I'm not wearing a fucking rainbow. It's one color. It's pink.
Mine was one colour too when you called me the Easter Bunny.
I think Boone
think
just
that hurt his
pulls
feelings,
pink off
Boone.
better.
I've always worn pink. It's always been my thing.
I can't have any colour in my life.
No,
No.
Boone's
You
just a
can.
lot
You
more
just always
feminine,
pick
so
the most
it's a better
atrocious colors.
Only shades of grey can be in your life, you sad, miserable life.
What the fuck?
Why did it sound like you were singing that?
Yeah, no.
There's a melody going there. It's like you're a church choir.
Oh god. Supposed to catch you up on things, Ray. Jess and Kiara are inside.
Yeah, I got their letters as well. I just don't want to send them anything because
Yeah.
they're in Sisika.
Well, if you have any messages you want to pass on, I'll probably be visiting the next day or so. I can personally
My
deliver
only
it.
message is I'm sorry I screwed everybody over.
I don't think they see it that way.
You didn't screw everybody over, right? You
Uh,
screwed
what-
yourself over, sure, but not everybody else.
What was it that they used against you, Sadie?
The one line in there, in that letter I sent to Dorsey, was I tortured Cortez for the name of Brian Miller. It didn't matter the fact that I already knew the name, but it's because at the time it was like a method to coerce a government official to act or some bullshit like that.
Right.
So the way treason is currently written, it is Even if you point a gun at, say, for example, Hearst, and tell him to dance or you'll shoot him, you can be caught for treason because it's compelling an official to act.
I don't think they're gonna be able to apply that letter as evidence the same way they applied it to you, though.
No, so if anything, it'll get all of their charges dropped down to accomplice. As is
Well, then why
what
are
it
you
should
saying
be
you screwed
anyway.
everybody over?
Well, because the fact that I am quite literally labeled a traitor.
And?
Well, it means that if I'm found guilty of treason, they're guilty of accomplice to treason at least. Which I don't know if that's still a capital charge or whatnot.
I'm not sure. All I know is
I don't
they...
even know if there is an accomplice to treason. I think it's just flat treason.
Maybe they'll lower it to insurrection or something. I don't
I
know.
hope so.
All I know is they're not
Maybe
sitting
that's
in
what it
there
is.
cursing your name. They don't blame you for nothing.
No, I blame myself, but
What's done is done, right? It's okay. Anyway, they're inside. I was inside with them for a bit. Alan, Rogers, and the dickhead patrol showed up at the gun store, and Alan said he'd give me reduced time if I came in peacefully, so I did, and then he took it back when I said I would have killed Cortez too. At Bennett's funeral, we had a pretty long discussion about everything. One was Boone's plan of Thieves Landing and changing how we operate on a day-to-day basis and not fighting the law anymore and just making money. We can use freelancers to get their hands dirty if needs be. People like Dallas Cobb and our prospect Malachi, and people that still want to do that sort of stuff, then by all means, but people like yourself and Boone and Jess and me and Maxime and people have been doing it for a while. I think we can all agree that it's getting to a point where we can't carry on doing so.
yeah. I mean, I've already told you, and I think I've told everybody else, but I'll say it again. I'm done with crime. I'm not going to be doing open-faced crime. I'm not going to be getting into any shootouts or anything. I'm not going to hurt anybody ever again. I don't want to.
Good. Which brings us to our other point. We still want Thieves Landing to be prosperous and, you know, turn into what we've always envisioned it, but it will never be that so long as we live in Thieves. Law will constantly go through there the moment, you know, one of the people that are still doing so-called violent crimes or robbing money or whatever, you know, they're always going to come to Thieves looking for us. And so we had the idea of packing up camp and
Moving it here.
taking this place, taking down a lot of these trees, taking down these tents, and making this our home where people like Maxime and Elias and people that are still outlaws can feel safe.
Sounds good to me. I
was
can
a-
almost envision it now.
That was a problem for a long time. I mean, Elias is being told that he can't come through Thieves Landing for his own safety and stuff like that. It's just... it ain't right. So... I think all of us are in agreement that this is a really nice fucking spot, and I mean, look at this fucking view.
Yeah, it was nice.
So this was the plan. Basically, a lot of us agree that this is step one to the plan in a whole. We can't really do anything until we move. But once we move, we can, you know, start opening up the bar. I know Tommy is going to open up the bar. I'm assuming Buck too. Start running
I know
stuff
she
out
really
there.
wants to run out of thieves.
Yeah. And essentially, instead of having remnants die for the remnants, I'm gonna start fucking living for the ones that did die for us. Try and find some peace in all of this shit. You said you wanted to do prosthetics, was it?
Yeah, and I've already delivered my first batch out.
Good. That's good. Speaking of, what the fuck was his name, Loke? Was it Goodman or Rains? Which one said the thing about the Spurs? Was that Rains?
What?
The bounty hunters, the two bounty hunters, there's Casey Goodman and Casey Rains. I don't know
I
which is.
don't remember.
Okay, well, one of them said some shit about wanting to kill Remnants with the spurs on his boots or something.
It's
Good.
probably fucking Casey.
No, I don't know.
Yes,
the
he's
one
a
that we
story,
shot down in
sounds
Valentine,
like it in a way.
Maxime. That's
Yeah,
the one.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
so it isn't him, it's the other one.
Rains, yeah.
Rains, he had some connection to the Hallux of some sort.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty sure he was fairly new to state, and then I caught him hunting a bison, and then Matsu and I kind of ganged up on him and put the fear of God into him, and so he's not hunting bison anymore.
Well, thing is, he...
Maxine, go sleep. Good night.
Good night, brother.
Good
Nice
night,
seeing you.
Maxime.
Good seeing you.
He
Buttercup.
came to... What was it? Oh,
Did you
I
just
had...
say Johnny?
What the
Yes, he
fuck?
did.
I had the gun store open, and Valentine and Jess and Kiara with me, and I guess bounty hunters started circling, trying to get them. And then Rains reaches out to me, saying all of a sudden that he wants to meet.
Yeah, I would not trust that.
But then he came to Thieves, wasn't it, Luke? Oh no, he sent me a telegram saying he wanted to meet and talk about the shootout in Valentine or something, where his horse... Maxine got put on his horse or something. It was all like a... It was just like a ploy to meet with us, to try and see if we were with Jess. But I think... I don't know, I ended up meeting with the Hallux over it, and...
I know the Hallux were there, because they got really upset at the deputies who started shooting their horses and them as they were trying to leave.
I'm gonna go find a bush. Give me a moment.